Hello everyone and welcome to your pick a card reading on your best and your worst qualities. In today's pick a card, I'd like you to take a few deep breaths before picking one of the piles in front of you. And once you're ready, please pick one of them. So for pile 1 we have the rose quartz, pile 2 the magnesite, or pile 3 the sodalite. Hello pile 1 and welcome to your pick a card reading on your best and your worst qualities. This reading is for everyone who's chose the rose quartz crystal. Before I start this reading, I'd like to say a big thank you to all those who have liked, shared, commented and subscribed to the channel. I'd also like to welcome new viewers. All your support is greatly appreciated, as this channel is quite a relatively new channel still. So every like, share, comment, subscription helps a great deal. And I hope my content continues to guide you on your path. Like with all readings, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. So without further ado, we'll start this reading. So for pile 1, what we'll do first is we'll go through your best qualities and then we'll move on to the worst. So pile 1, as I tune into the energies, I feel you're a very intellectual group of people. You're very logical, very practical, but you also have the gift of intuition. It's like you're guided by your inner guidance, intuition, radar. You always are able to fulfill whatever you set your heart on and your mind on. With the 3 of Wands, it tells me you're a very strategic group of people. You're able to look at the bigger picture, plan, strategize and take action. I feel this is a group of people where you're able to set goals, personal goals, even corporate goals within your job, your career, where you're able to strategize and ensure those objectives, those aims, targets are fulfilled. Because with the Wheel card, it tells me you're a very tenacious group of people. Some of you may have some strong earth placement in your natal chart. So the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. I do feel this group is guided by a greater force than themselves, whether that's your higher self, whether that's your intuition, whether that's the universe. Some of you may be religious or just spiritual people who have this inner knowing of which way to go. I feel like you're quite self-assured. That's one of your best qualities, as well as your gift of strategizing, fulfilling goals to the end, from beginning to end. With the High Priestess, it tells me even though you're very strategic, very logical, intellectual, on a deeper level you're quite sensitive, you're quite mysterious, you have many dimensions to your character. And as people get to know you, they find out that there's many layers to you, as well as this air of mystery about you. Once they unravel an aspect of you and they get to know you further, they discover new dimensions about you. And they learn that you are quite sensitive underneath that persona of someone who's very assertive, strategic, even business-minded for some of you. I do feel for this group, a lot of you have natural leadership skills, abilities. That's one of your best qualities. You have this air of authority about you. You have this air of confidence, self-belief, self-trust. I feel with this group, you're able to move forward in the direction which calls you. And you're very committed, so that is a very appealing quality. The fact that you're very committed to what you set your heart and your mind to. I feel with some of you, You're able to elevate other people's moods. You're able to lift other people's spirits. I think that's due to your aura, your persona, your energy. Especially with this group when you're doing things that are right for you, especially when you're on the right path. You accelerate, you shine. You're able to move mountains in a way. I also feel another great quality of yours, best quality, is that you're able to manifest what your heart desires. I feel with this group you're very magnetic, very alluring. You attract into your life what your heart desires. You have a very powerful mind. Your intentions are very strong, and whatever you feel is right for you, mind and heart and soul, you're able to draw into your life. I also feel with this group you're very creative, so that's another excellent quality about you. I also feel with this Will card that you have a wealth of experience. You're a well-rounded character. Some of you also are well-travelled, so this is the strength. Because you're able to adapt to different situations, you're able to understand different types of people, different cultures, different ways of being. So that makes you quite adaptable. So whatever your occupation is, you're able to adjust, adapt, you're flexible, you're open-minded. And with this High Priestess card, you're able to use your sensitivities to tap into other people's needs, whether that's on a personal level, whether that's through your work, career. You're very encouraging and relatable. So away from the strategic business side of you, I do feel there's depth to you. For some of you, you're very connected to nature, wildlife, animals, and you have this very nurturing, caring aspect about you, which is also one of your best qualities, because you're very nurturing, very protective, very caring. And whatever you set your mind to, you're very committed, you're loyal. I would say in your personal life, in your personal relationships, you're a very supportive, loyal friend. In a romantic partnership, you're very committed, very loyal, reliable, open-hearted, and very giving. So overall, Pile 1, you have many great qualities, but your best qualities are your strategic thinking, your natural leadership abilities, the ability of being able to start a project, see it from beginning to end, as well as your intuitive nature. You're very intuitive, sensitive, quite emotional when people get to know you on a deeper level. You have this care for people, this love for nature, the world around you. You're very determined as well. You have great willpower. So with you're on the right path, it tells me whatever you're doing, it's working. So keep going. So I would sum up Pile 1 as a very multifaceted group of people with a variety of skills. You have people skills, planning skills, strategic skills, leadership skills. You're loyal, committed, relatable, sensitive, emotional, adaptable. You have great will and determination. And I would say with the rose quartz crystal that you're a very loving group of people. So part one, that was your best qualities. So now we're going to move on to your worst qualities. So part one, as I tune into the energies, I feel past pain, disappointments, grief, sadness may hold you back from certain situations. For some of you, this could be allowing yourself to open up to intimate relationships. For others, betrayal through friendships or family betrayal may lead you to feel like you need to have your guard up. You may block off communication, you may block them off, you may be quite cutting with them, you may cut them out of your life and just swiftly move on. For others, I feel through heartbreak, you may have built walls up, and this may prevent you from allowing opportunities, new love from entering your life. I feel with this group, as mentioned in your best quality, very determined, tenacious. On the other aspect of that, you can also be very, very stubborn. We talked about you being adaptable, flexible as your best qualities, but on the other spectrum, in certain areas of your life, I feel for something when it comes to intimacy, romance, personal relationships, you may be very guarded, very stubborn. But with the See Only Love card, this is saying that your stubbornness is not something that will hold you back unless you allow it to. So it's saying sometimes it's safe to lower those guards, allow people who you trust into your personal life, allow them to see your vulnerability, express your emotions with people, express your emotional needs ever so often. Because by being more open when it comes to your personal relationships, this will help you attract more abundance, more wealth, prosperity into your life. So I feel with pile one, your worst quality is just basically being cutting, especially where there's been areas where you've felt wounded in the past. This may have led you to build higher and thicker walls. You may not allow certain people into your life. You may be triggered with certain situations. So you rather not face them. So you rather build blocks or move away from them, or not allow certain things into your life due to fear of being hurt again. Also feel your stubbornness may create barriers in terms of allowing certain opportunities, new love into your life for those who are single. Some of you may compensate for certain areas of your life by overworking, because I do feel for part one, you're high achievers, you're a very hard-working group of people. But there may be some area in your life where you're overcompensating by keeping very busy, by dedicating a lot of your time into one area. So that could be, you could be compensating for having a lack of love in your life or romance by overworking, focusing on your career, on your work. For others, you may hold back in terms of expressing your emotional needs to your close family and friends. But these cards, the see only love, dreams coming true, prosperity lies ahead. They're all saying to allow yourself to be vulnerable at times, especially with people who you can trust. Allow them into your heart space. Let them see who you truly are. Let them see your multi-dimensional aspects, because there's lots of depth to you in this group. So part 1, that was your pick a card reading on your best and your worst qualities. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it helped. And if you enjoyed it, please ensure to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already for more video uploads, and it also greatly helps the channel to grow. And again, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. Hello part 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading on your best and your worst qualities. This reading is for everyone who's chosen Magnesite crystal. Before I start this reading, I'd like to say a quick big thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, commented and subscribed to the channel. Also, I'd like to welcome new viewers to this channel. All your support has been greatly appreciated, as this channel is still quite a relatively new channel, so every like, share, comment and subscription has been greatly appreciated and will help the channel to grow. Like with all readings, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. So now, without further ado, we'll start your reading. So part 2, what I'll do first is I'll start with going through your best qualities, and then we'll move on to the worst. Firstly, I'm picking up this group is very creative. You've got the creation card, the Empress card. That tells me you're a very creative group of people. So definitely creativity is one of your best qualities. I also feel with this group, many of you are very highly intuitive, very nurturing, protective, very sensitive. I feel with this group, you're very illuminating to others. You help others find clarity. You illuminate to others areas in their life which need balancing. With the energy healing card, I feel with this group, your energy is very healing to others, whether you're aware of it or not. Some of you may be energy healers. Some of you may work in areas of nurturing, supporting others. You could be nurses, doctors, counsellors, therapists, energy healers. But whatever you do as an occupation, your general energy, one of your best traits, qualities, is your nurturing energies. With the Six of Pentacles, this further supports your nurturing energies, qualities, because I feel with this group, you're very giving. And I also feel you're very tapped into your divine feminine aspects. Whether you're a male or female, you're very tapped into the energy of love, unconditional love, fertility, nurture, growth, birthing of new ideas. And you're just very connected to your inner and your outer world. I also feel the clarity of belief card. Another best quality of yours is this very strong inner trust within yourself, your self-confidence, your faith. And because you have very strong and you're tapped into your divine feminine aspects, you're also aware of your divine masculine aspects. So not only are you know how to be gentle when needed, nurturing, you can also take action. So you're well balanced. I would say with this group, you've probably worked on light and your shadow aspects. So you're integrating those aspects within to feel balanced, whole within. There's so many full moons in this spread. I feel you're a very balanced group of people, very humble, down to earth, connected with your inner and outer world. And you have a very nurturing, warm vibe about you, which is a excellent quality to have. You're very creative. With this creation card, I feel you're visionaries. You're able to look outwards. Think about what you'd like to attract and manifest. And with the power of your intentions, your heart, your feelings and your emotions, tapping into your heart space, your intuition, you're able to manifest the life you seek. I also feel for some of you, your life purpose is to be an energy healer or work in some kind of healing profession where you can help others heal by being the guiding light. So for part 1, your best qualities are your gifts of creativity. You're highly creative, very intuitive. You're tapped into your divine feminine aspects as well as your masculine aspects. You're very nurturing, you're protective, you have this very healing aura vibe about you, and anyone who's in your presence can feel that. And on a subconscious level, you're also helping others break and dissolve blockages within their energy fields. You have very strong sense of self-trust, confidence. You're very giving. You're very charitable, very kind-hearted, compassionate, and balanced. So part 2, I do feel with this group, you're very spiritual, or you're just about to embark on a spiritual path. Because with so many intuitive cards here, healing cards, giving cards, compassion, love, trust in yourself, and balance, I do feel those are your best qualities. And I do feel this group has a lot of healers in it, counsellors, coaches, motivational speakers, people who can uplift others, people who can use their own experience, their wisdom to uplift and empower others. So all these nurturing protective traits of yours, these gifts of insights, your creativity, are your best qualities and traits. So now we're going to move on to the worst qualities. So part 2, I feel because you're very in tune with your third eye, you're highly intuitive, sometimes you may be very lightheaded because you're so tapped into your gift of intuition, you're tapped into the cosmic energies, and your third eye, I would say for many of you, is open. So on the contrary to that, you may feel a bit lightheaded, or you may be pulled to always having this urge, this need to be helping others. So one of your worst qualities may be neglecting your own emotional needs. With the Five of Cups, this tells me there may be some kind of past wound or unresolved aspect in your life when it comes to matters of the heart, emotions, where some time is needed to resolve those issues, or if not to resolve those issues, maybe just acknowledging your own emotional needs, making time for yourself, grounding your energies, because you're highly tapped into the higher chakras, that sometimes you forget about your own needs by looking after others. So with this worst quality, it's saying to sometimes go inwards and take some time out for yourself to balance out the energies. We have such a caring group of people in Power 2, nurturers, healers, protective figures, that it's important also to look after your own inner emotional world. I feel with some of you in this group, you love those who are close to you unconditionally, and you may be quite overprotective of them to the extent that you may over worry about them. You may overthink the worst case scenarios, so therefore you're always there for them, ensuring they're okay. But with this you and your loved ones are safe card, it's saying sometimes it's okay to trust in the universe, trust that things will be okay, trust that things will always move in the right direction, and know that it's okay to turn some of your energy inwards rather than allow yourself to get to the stage of feeling overwhelmed because you're taking on too many responsibilities. Notice the red signs of when you might be reaching the point of exhaustion. Therefore, when you're aware that you're taking on too many responsibilities, which may overload you, which may burden you, be aware of that and retract your energy at times. Make time for yourself. Make time for self-care. You have such a big heart, and you're always giving others, and you're always giving to others. But it's also important to give to yourself through self-love, self-care, nurture. So really, out of the cards in front of us, Power 2, this is just really saying about ensuring that whatever you give outwards, in terms of the love, the warmth, the nurture, the healing, ensure that you give some of that back to yourself. ensure that you make time for yourself as well. Because with this reward yourself card, this is about grounding your energies, because you're so highly attuned to the cosmic energies, you're very tapped into your intuition, your third eye. This is about grounding your energies by making time for yourself, by tapping into the energy of playfulness, even spending time in nature to ground and cleanse and protect your energies. Because in order to give others, to help others, you need to also help yourself. Because you can't give from a place, you can't give from an empty cup. So this is really about acknowledging that things will keep moving naturally. Things have its natural flow. So it's okay to take some time out for yourself, because the world will keep moving. So part 2, your worst qualities isn't really that bad. Because of your kind heart, your big heart, your nurturing nature, these worst quality cards are just basically reminding you to take some time out, ground your energies. You may have nervous energy because you're always wanting to shift energy, help energy move, whether that's energy within yourself or around you or within others. Because you're a light bringer, you're a healer, you're very uplifting to others. This is also saying that sometimes you need to look after your own inner resources, your own energy. So your worst qualities, part 2, is just ensuring to not overgive and to make time for yourself. And once you feel like you've taken on too much, it's a red flag to say take a step back and rebalance that energy exchange by pulling back your energy, making time for yourself. So part 2, this was your pick a card reading on your best and your worst qualities. I hope this reading helped and it resonated. If you enjoyed it, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already for more video uploads, and it also greatly help the channel to grow. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye. Hello Power 3 and welcome to your pick a card reading on your best and your worst qualities. This reading is for everyone who's chose the Sodalite crystal. Before I start the reading, I'd like to say a big thank you to all those of you who have liked, shared, commented and subscribed to this channel. I'd also like to welcome new viewers to this channel. All your help and support is greatly appreciated. As this channel is a relatively new channel, every engagement, like, share, comment and subscription greatly helps. So I'd just like to say a big thank you. So without further ado, we'll start your reading. So part 3, what I'll do is I'll start off with your best qualities. So with part 3, I feel one of your best qualities is this gift of discovery. Discovery of new things, discovery of self, others, the universe. It's like you have this innate ability to unlock mysteries, resolve puzzles, gain insights, expansion. You're able to expand your intellectual capacity. You're very investigative. You like to explore, expand your knowledge and your wisdom. I feel another of your best quality is this ability to heal, problem solve. Because with this Eight of Pentacles, it tells me you think about the short term to the long term. You're good at building foundations and working to your goals to achieve a level of stability, security. So with this healer card next to it, I believe you have the capacity, the skills to resolve any problems that you encounter. I also feel one of your best qualities is this strength, this skill in building healthy foundations. When you realise something's not working out for you, something is not to your highest good, you can move on from it. For some of you, I feel you have a natural connection with the water element. You may use water as a healing tool. That could be in terms of taking healing salt baths, or just being by water, the ocean, the sea, the lake helps you heal, or even gain creative ideas, insights. But it's something to do with water that is very healing to you. I also feel with this group, you're able to balance responsibilities, you're able to juggle tasks. It feels like you've gained a certain level of experience, you've undergone cycles, and you use your gain experience and your wisdom to balance out your life. So this has enabled you to handle life's obstacles, challenges in a healthy way. Because I do feel this group has undergone cycles, transformations. I even feel this group, your energy is very transformative to those around you. So that is another great quality of yours. With the solar plexus chakra card, it tells me you have very good self-esteem, determination, will. You're very optimistic, positive, energetic, and you glow, you shine. Because when I look at the solar plexus chakra card, especially with this image, with the yellow, to me, I think about the fire signs, especially Leo. So that's a sign of confidence, self-assurance, someone who shines naturally, which I feel for many of you, you encompass, you possess. So your confidence, self-trust, belief, faith is a great quality, one of your best qualities. You're able to discern from situations that don't serve you. You're able to release anything that holds you back. You're able to move on to new pastures. I don't feel with this group you wallow in self-doubt. You wallow in low periods for long periods of time. You're able to acknowledge life has cycles, and sometimes in life there will be lows, but you don't allow that to keep you down. You process those feelings, those emotions, but then you rise above it. Then you find that inner power, you tap into your inner power to move forward. So for pile 3, I feel your best qualities are your gift of self-discovery, discovery of new possibilities, unlocking new potentials and possibilities. You're also able to problem solve areas in your life so that you have security, healthy foundations in place. You're not someone who will wallow in long periods of sadness, grief, overthinking, procrastination. You're able to move forward for your highest and best good. You have very good self-confidence, self-esteem, belief, trust, faith, and you radiate warmth and energy. And finally, with this Two of Pentacles, you're able to juggle challenges, workloads, responsibilities by using past experience, your sound judgment to make decisions. So I would say with this group, very good at prioritizing. You have great attention to detail, organisational skills. So there's many great qualities about you, Pile 3, but these are just some of them. So now we'll move on to the worst qualities. So Pile 3, I feel because you have this energy of action, moving forward, you like to keep moving forward from your best qualities reading. I feel with some of you in this pile, you may have some strong fire elements in your natal chart. So that's the signs of Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. I also feel for some of you in this pile, you may have earth and air placements. So with the fire element, fire signs are generally about movement, fast action. And I feel from your best qualities reading, the fact that you like to move on when things no longer work for you or aren't to your highest good, you can easily drop them and move on. And you don't like to be in the energy of sadness or feeling low or overthinking for too long. I feel with this worst qualities reading spread, it's saying to allow yourself to daydream at times, to sometimes maybe slow down a little, that you don't need to always be moving at a fast pace, and you don't always need to be action oriented. It's okay to slow down, unwind and daydream, because by sometimes slowing down to reassess, reevaluate where we're at in life, this enables us to gain new insights on how to approach things in different ways, or even to acknowledge our emotions and feelings on something. Because in order to manifest, it's important to firstly have a clear plan in place, know what your intentions are, what you want to achieve, and then take action. I feel with this Four Wands card, some of you in this pile may be denying your gift of intuition, that you're connected to source. Some of you may have a strong third eye, psychic abilities, spiritual gifts which you may be denying or you may dismiss. But with the Embrace card, it feels like the message here is to embrace all of you, that it's okay to try new things allow your mental capacity to broaden. Open your heart space to new possibilities, new ways. Because this is saying you're very gifted, but there's certain things that are still lying dormant in you, whether you're aware of it or whether you're suppressing them. I do feel with Part 3 you're a very goals-oriented group of people, so with the surrender to the divine as your worst quality reading card spread, I do feel this message is saying to trust in the divine, to trust in source. Some of you may not be very spiritual, or you may be just about to embark on a spiritual journey. Or you could even be religious, but whichever your belief is, the surrender to the divine card is saying to trust in the universe or to trust in God more. And it's okay to not always be the one in control. Allow the universe, allow God, or whatever you believe in, to take charge at times through the power of prayer and the power of release and surrendering. I do feel for this group, many of you are very responsible people, you're very prideful, and sometimes you may find it a bit difficult to ask for help from others. But I do feel with the spread, it's saying it's okay to ask for help from others. And sometimes it's okay to let go of certain beliefs or habits that no longer serve you, especially if it's preventing you from gaining a broader view of situations. And that it's safe to trust in your intuition, your innate abilities and gifts. I feel for some of you, you may be pessimistic about love, soulmate love, twin flame for some of you even. You may not believe in true romance, true love for those who are single. But this Four Wands is saying there's true love for you out there, for those who are single. Because I do feel for Part 3 there's some kind of conflicting duality that's happening within. You love to unlock new potentials, new possibilities. You're very expansive in your outlook, but there's certain areas where you may be a bit skeptical. Even though you're a natural explorer, you like adventure, expansion, there's certain things that you're a bit skeptical or wary of. But with this Four Wands, it's saying to keep an open mind, open heart on things. And that maybe one of your worst traits, qualities, is not trusting in the divine as much as you could do. So this is saying to embrace the unknown, embrace life's blessings. And sometimes to slow down, rather than feeling this need to be very action oriented. Sometimes it's safe to slow down a bit and take some time out to daydream, visualize, and think about your desires, and even tap into the energy of love, passion, creativity by pursuing a creative activity of some sort, perhaps. So part 3, that was your reading on your best and your worst qualities. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. If it helped, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to his channel if you haven't done so already for more video uploads. And it also greatly helped the channel to grow. A big thank you again, and thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.